excited about Rebirth. Like, we're going to the Golden Saucer.
I can't wait.
Here's where it all happens, man.
The Golden Saucer. I'm just gonna do every mini game possible, and you know.
Where does she say it?
And it'll be fine. No worries.
So just for reference, guys.
What does this mean? I have so many questions.
Right at this part. Okay, right here. I'm telling you guys right now, Square Enix leaked something huge. So, Sayu is, let's see, the associate manager of mobile marketing. All right. So, in their live stream, I gave them my fan theory that this was Glenn. I dropped it in chat. I said the hooded figure is Glenn. And listen to Seiyu's remark.
Folks, February 29th cannot come soon enough. I also do want to give a shout out to our media partners and content creators. Was it 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks ago, we did a private event where folks got a first hands-on experience.
So she's checking chat. She's watching it. And Seiyu says something to generate some hype for Ever Crisis. Listen to this. I drop Glenn is the hooded figure. And this is what she says.
Matt Lucia. Which I saw you guys speculating who's that hooded figure in Rebirth. So if you want a little bit of backstory, highly recommend downloading Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Okay.
If you want backstory of who that hooded figure is.
This person in the live stream say there may be a
download Ever Crisis.
What? Steam version in development.
So we straight up like guys, they just straight up confirmed it. They just came out and said that. I mean, they might as well. Who else would it be, right? I mean, it's not Lucia, it's not Matt. They just straight up came out and confirmed. So, all of a sudden, our timeline for this game, right? We need to really break this down. We need to really look at this. We have 15, I mean, we're talking about, where is it? Oh no, we don't want the Summerfest trailer. We want the, here we go. So this hooded figure, this is no longer speculation. This is now, we know this is Glenn. We know without a doubt this is Glenn.
A weapon?
Tutelary creature.
So, Glenn is at the inauguration of Rufus. And there's no Nomorian, what's going on here? He is literally shown in the background of Rufus's inauguration. We can now officially determine that the Final Fantasy VII timeline of the First Soldier story, Glenn's story is going to extend from, let's see, 18 years before the events of Final Fantasy VII. So if we look at, I mean, they are straight up going to be, Glenn is involved in Rebirth. Glenn is going to be a pivotal character potentially in Rebirth. They just confirmed that he is in that trailer. So the First Soldier content that we're going to get in Ever Crisis, if you guys are not already excited about this game, the First Soldier content we're going to get has to cover 18 years prior to the events of Final Fantasy VII, which it's doing now. And it's going to have to, by the time Rebirth launches, it's going to have to tell us why Glenn is so important that he's at the inauguration of Rufus. And I went on the record for this about a week ago. I am now even more convinced the timeline we're going to be given is that Glenn, and guys, please, if you haven't already checked out Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, download it, play through the first soldier story, enjoy it. I think the timeline here, or the story they're setting up, is that Glenn is this original soldier, and we know from Crisis Core that there's a mass desertion of soldiers. I believe Glenn and his crew that we're following right now desert soldier as part of that part of the Crisis Core soldier desertion. And I've heard these fan theories floating around that Glenn might be Cloud's dad. I think that is a boring time. I hope they don't go there. I think Cloud's father should forever be a mystery. But what I think Glenn might be is Glenn might be either another leader of Avalanche, or Glenn might be like the founder leader of Avalanche. Like, how cool would it be if Avalanche is actually not just this random terrorist organization, but it's organized by these soldiers who deserted. It's actually organized by the soldiers who deserted in Crisis Core. And what if we are following the story in Ever Crisis of Glenn, Lucia, and Matt, the founders of Avalanche, and we're being told Ever Crisis is giving us a breakdown of Sephiroth's background story, but it's really not. It is and it isn't. It's actually focusing on that trio and how they founded Avalanche. I'm actually Cloud's dad. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think in the comments. But oh my god, this game. I cannot wait. I can't wait to hear more. No matter what is going on, we officially know the First Soldier storyline is going to cover 18 years of story. From where we're at right now to Glenn is still in the freaking story at least Junon during Rufus's inauguration. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Feel free to like, feel free to comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you're thinking, because this is just next level leak. I'm excited. Seiyu, thank you for the cryptic message. We appreciate you. And holy cow, let's get some more story tonight.